is it picking up? We'll give this a few seconds to load, and I think that it is in fact. I think it has in fact loaded. Okay, so I'm trying this because I tried this the other day, and I think I accidentally put in like YouTube gaming instead of the actual individual YouTube one that I was supposed to do for whatever reason. And let me just want to make sure I'm getting this correct. Trying to see if I can. Just want to make sure I can be able to hit chat, I guess. Let's bring that down. Up, down, down. Come on. Come on, you turd. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I just want the live stream to be just so I can see this. Alright, that should be. I don't want it super tiny. Alright, that should be good. So, you see I'm yellow, so it says I'm assuming it's good. So basically, I just want to mention that, like, on here on YouTube, I finally have good. Give me a second here. I just want to. Is that too high? I just want to mention that. All right, now we're green. It was yellow there for a second. All right, I just want to mention that. For the last couple years, I've had like kind of slow, just basic ass fucking internet that wasn't that great. Then over this past weekend, I got like actual like high speed internet put in. So I'm planning with that and with the new computer I got maybe like a month ago. I'm hoping the amount of I'm hoping the amount of videos and live streams and all that good stuff I can put out will be good, be great, be more. I don't know. It's like 10:30 at night. I've been up since. Oh, what time did I get up? 2 this morning. 3? No, 3 this morning. But anyway, I just wanted to come on here and just check out the live stream, see how it works with the new internet and all that stuff. I'm actually kind of trying out a new different camera as well. So I'm doing the video and the audio through it. So I'm wondering how that sounds compared to my other one. But yeah, I'm trying to start producing more videos to put on here, at least minimum one a week. The podcast stuff. And I'm trying to put at least once a week for the podcast, maybe up to 3 times. It just depends how many like art stories get my attention. And I'm doing that so I can have something there, at least weekly on here, since the algorithm and people kind of like some kind of basic upload, some kind of like schedule, some kind of consistency. It also that allow me and give me time to produce, the paintings and drawings and stuff, and create like the time lapses of it, which take time to do. What's going on here? It says YouTube's not bad video settings. What are you talking about? Anyway, I just want to... Whatever. I'm going to keep talking. Hopefully it will still... I don't know why. Current keyframe frequency. Oh, that seems to be working. Anyway, what was I talking about? doing podcasts. I have podcasts. I have the video here on YouTube, and I'm also putting the audio itself on Anchor, and from there it shoots out to other various platforms like Spotify and Pocket Cast and some other ones. But that'll give me. I keep repeating myself. It'll give me. I'll be able to upload here weekly, at least, and then also give me time to work on my paintings, create time lapse with that, and then upload these here as well. But I'm trying to upload it everywhere as well, like because I put them on Instagram as well, and that goes to Facebook. I'm actually thinking about creating a BitChute as like a backup. Like I'm trying to like get stuff and just push it out everywhere. I'm trying to do it the best way. And also I'm looking into, if anybody sees this and knows the best option, like now that I have like good internet, I'm contemplating, because I guess I should say, like I'm working currently, like when I'm working on maybe like a digital painting on a computer, or if I'm like working in the studio on like traditional art, like drawings, paintings, and all that other good stuff, I'm live streaming now on DLive. Because I was trying out Twitch for a while, and there's like some issues with Twitch, and like DLive came up because of the whole PewDiePie kind of was like broadcasting it. So I've been over there doing that. And the one, if you've seen the one Julian Assange like digital portrait painting I did it all while I was streaming at DLive, and just like sped up the footage to make the time lapse. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of have this like, I like the traditional art, but I also kind of like the digital art too. Especially if I have something in mind for like online content, like the digital portraits seem to be best suited for that. So creating like, like digital paintings of, this is gonna bug them. Create like digital paintings of certain like current topical influential like online figures and stuff like that. I want to work on that. But I may even get into, I was getting ready to say, if you know, I may even get into like trying to, was it multicast or multi-stream, whatever it is, where I think it's a paid thing, so I got to figure out maybe the best program and make sure I'm actually like live streaming enough for this to be actually efficient or good or profitable or whatever you want to say. Like try to send out a signal, like try, in the grand scheme of things, if I can, try to stream to DLive, maybe here on here on YouTube, Facebook, Periscope, and Twitch, I guess, where I can like try to figure out where I can like send out a single signal. Then it goes to like either Caster or Restream or like Vimeo or there's like other places, and have it. Then it goes there. Then it splits it out to like all the different things. But that's, I don't know. We're just. I'm just. That's an idea. I mean, I kind of like DLive. Like, it doesn't have a ton of people like Twitch does. So that's kind of good and a bad thing. Like, you can more easily be found on there. But then again, there may not be enough people on there at certain times to have like an audience. But if I can do the multicast, multi-stream thing, and then figure out where like all the chat comes in like a single box or whatever, then that kind of, I'm just trying to get the most eyeballs I can on my artwork, like anybody else essentially. But yeah, I'm doing all this. But this is also, this is more of a test of like the internet capability, since I think I messed up the live stream thing last time. That I put in like an actual key and all that stuff this time to get it to work. And also, what I was wanting to do, I was going to make a video then upload it, but I was like, screw it, I'll just do a live stream. I bought it Tuesday, but I just unboxed and did like an initial review on this Logitech webcam here. the C22 Pro Stream. And I was wanting to see what the video and possibly even audio quality of it is. Because if the audio is not the best, I can probably fix it in post if I'm doing like an actual like edited video. But I'm also kind of curious what it's going to sound like on a stream. Because like the quality, obviously there's like there's a difference between this tiny sensor webcam and like my $1,500 like DSLR like APS-C sensor. But I got it. Well, I got it to see if it'd be, because I can just plug this in the computer instead of running it through a capture card and all this other stuff and the HDMI through my Canon DSLR. But the main reason that I got it was I was talking about working in the studio, like live streaming, and I have the one camera that can like, with the one capture card, and that's going to be kind of like my older time lapses where it's kind of almost like over the shoulder, like looking at the painting in the palette. But since I'm like live streaming, I'm like interacting, I want to also be able to like have my face being shown and like kind of talk and interact with the people. So the webcam, because originally I was contemplating, like I was thinking about getting an M50 for I was gonna spend like $600. I mean, obviously I don't have the money, but if I had the money, I thought about like spending like $600 to get like an M50 and make it kind of like a face cam thing. I'm like, that might be kind of overkill for that. And I'm like, maybe a GoPro will work. Then I was like, let's try a webcam. Webcam is kind of like plug and play. Cause also I saw a video like behind the scenes. This one guy, he makes like really good quality videos. Like technically, you see behind the scenes that his is just like a webcam. I don't know if he has a better, different webcam than this one. Like this one isn't. Like I compared it to my laptop webcam, and this is definitely much better than that. But it still doesn't match. Obviously, it doesn't match my, interchangeable lens camera, which is to be said. But I mean, with good lighting, this is kind of like my stream lighting setup. I may possibly get like another light and put like up here, like an LED panel, because I got like 2 lamps. Then I got like 2 like under the cabinet lights. I just have like standing straight up, kind of like you can see like the shadows they make. So yeah, I mean, I'll just keep rambling. The one thing weird with this though, it has more of a, like the image is more, it's not square, it's more like a 4x3 instead of a 2x3. Is that right? But if you're used to using like a DSLR, when you take a photo, it uses the full sensor. Then you go to photo, when you go to video, it kind of like crops down. So it's kind of similar to that. If you want to take a photo, it's kind of almost square. Like the full sensor is like almost square, so you have to kind of enlarge it over the whole image here to. It does have autofocus, but you can tell where you can see, I guess, like the ISO like stepping too, which I'm not very concerned about that. It's just something to note. But like it's a tiny sensor, so it's gonna like the stuff in the back is like almost in focus, so it has like it has a much greater depth of field. What else? While I'm rambling here, it's not as I'm not entirely sure how I think when I do like an actual live stream, like I'll use my mic here, have it plugged in and all that stuff. But just for this test, I'm just wanting to see what because it should be. There's 2 like there's 2 mics on either side. But I mean, this was like $60 at Walmart, and it was like $65 with with tax, 1080p, 30 frames per second. So, I mean, if you're looking to, obviously you can use your cell phone to make videos, but if you're wanting to get into, if you use, maybe you're using a laptop webcam right now, but if you're wanting to like kind of step it up another notch and get a little bit better footage, this seems to be, you know, pretty sufficient. But did I ever finish? Yeah, just I was gonna set it either. I'm so tired. I'm like rambling because I have to get back up at like, it's 10:40 p.m. right now. I have to get up at I think 3 in the morning because I'm like trying to work, then also like work on my own stuff like all day too. Whew. I need to win the lottery. But what else? What else? What else? My only concern, it's because I'm coming from like a higher grade camera, but it seems like a tad washed out, if you know what I'm talking about. But if I was making an actual like video where I may even do this tomorrow and make like another, like make an actual video with this. Because I'm doing the live stream now because I got trying to do this and just go to bed. But tomorrow I may make another rambly video, and I may use like the audio from it too, but just actually go into the editing software and like maybe up the contrast just a touch, and maybe like throw a little bit of, I'm not even sure what the audio sounds like, but maybe like tweak the audio maybe like a little bit if it needs denoise or anything like that. That's another thing too, because I'm curious about like the audio on my laptop webcam is trash. This isn't that bad from what I heard. Now it's not going to be like mic, you know, through an interface and all this stuff great, but it should work. But yeah, like I say, I may like do a video just like a talking head thing like this and go through and like tweak it and see what's the best I can get with just this and kind of basic software. I mean, I'm using DaVinci Resolve, but it's free. But I wouldn't really call it basic though. But yeah, I think this ought to be a little. I didn't even record this. Whatever. Usually I stream and record. I'm so tired I forgot to record. It's going. Whatever. But also I was wanting to. Hopefully this goes up where you can check it afterwards. That's the big reason I want to do it. Because I'm wanting to show like other people what the quality of this is. But yeah, if you're wanting to, you can stream with just your cell phone, but if you're doing stuff on the computer, then you have to use some kind of webcam. And for $60, it seems like it's a pretty good deal. I thought if the image was like spectacular, like $600 in $60 spectacular, I was gonna get another one, but this should be fine. That may even get, because I've been looking at other cameras too. Kind of like a GH5, but it doesn't really have the good autofocus. But I was thinking about maybe the A6. I was thinking about getting the M50 to go along with the 80D if I want to do like a 2-camera like interview setup. I was kind of thinking about maybe the Sony A6400, but that's like a whole new. Well, I guess the GH5 is like a whole new system too. But with the GH5, like I was gonna like work with like manual focus anyway, so I was just gonna like adapt the lenses I have. Like a 10 to 18 and a 24 prime, a 50 prime, 18 to 135, and like a 75 to 300. But if I get the Sony A6400, see that one's tempting, because that's a Sony that has a flippy screen. It flips up. It has unlimited recording. It has a single SD card slot, which is not great, but for I think it's like 800, 900 with the kit lens. It's not bad. Because if you get the Sony A7 III, the body's $2,000. But I mean, it's full frame. But the issue with that for me is like, even like EOS R, like getting the good lenses for that are expensive, and they're big and they're bulky. And I'm not necessarily doing any paid gigs at the moment that would require that. Cause I was kind of thinking about the XT3 for a while. That does good photo, good video. It does internal 10-bit 420, I think. But it doesn't have a. I'm like really. I've had the flippy screen. I'm like really wanting to have the flippy screen on it. But yeah, so I was kind of debating for a while. But right now I'm just using what I have. I mean, I got a good computer, which I've been trying to get for 2 years, and I got good high-speed internet. And with those two, hopefully. I mean, the 80D, like, I'm not so concerned at the moment about 4K, but I kind of wish with the 80D it either had clean HDMI or it had unlimited recording. And it has. Because you can hook it through a capture card and technically have unlimited recording, but it's not clean HDMI. So you can't use the autofocus, and you can't have any of the overlays going on or it'll show up, which sucks. I was wondering maybe if I'd got the 7D Mark II instead of that, because it has clean HDMI and it has dual pixel. But I don't know. I mean, I'm working with what I got now. So I think I need to go to bed. But yeah, I may shoot another video on this, like rambling again, and do the actual tweaking on the video and on the audio, and see how that compares, and see what kind of image you can get with it. I'm tired, so I've been on here 20 some minutes, 22. So also thinking I get an undercut too, like where it's getting hot, like kind of get all this buzzed off, so I can have short hair and long hair at the same time. I can like put it all up in a. Because right now, if I try to put it all up in a thing, like parts of it fall out. I don't know. I'm rambling now. But yeah. So have a good night if you're watching this at night. If you watch this later, which I'm hoping this comes up as a replay, because I want to show it to somebody because they were thinking about possibly looking at the webcam. It just seems. See how it. See, like, that's exposed good when you get closer. I don't know. It's weird. But, yeah, I'm going to have a good day.